Hey everybody, this is Jeremy J with another video. And today's video comes to us from an email from a guy. I'll call him John. That's not his real name. He's 30 years old. And apparently he read an article of mine. I'll tell you what that article is in a minute. But here's what he said. Jeremy, I read your post about twin flames and I feel I've met the one. We started talking a lot, even hanging out. But one day she became cold and distant to me and stopped returning my phone calls and texts. I can't stop thinking about her. Can you help? John, not his real name, 30 years old. Well, John, I think I can help you with this. I have some watermelon that I'm eating too. I love watermelon. So while I help you with this, I'm going to be partaking of my watermelon. Well, I wrote an article about this, John. It's about over almost a year ago I wrote the article. While I was doing some research and trying to understand some things in my own life about deep connection. And fortunately for me, I've had time since then to think about it a lot. And what does it all mean? Now, the basic premise of what you're talking about, a twin flame, there's some new age spiritual stuff about it, like they're the other half of your soul, or your two souls that were meant to come together. I don't know the mystery of that. I don't look that deep into it. Maybe that's true, maybe it's not. But the way, John, that I would think about this scenario is this is a chance for you to learn about yourself and to grow as a man. I mean, women go through this as well, but you're a man emailing me, so it's a chance for you to grow as a man. And if you're a woman, a twin flame meeting is a chance to grow as a woman as well. Because typically what happens with people in this kind of situation is they meet someone, they deeply connect, and then one person pulls away. And the other person is like, holy shit, what the hell just happened? And that person who got pulled away from becomes, for me, I became very bare and vulnerable, and it unglued me, it uncentered me in a way that I didn't think was possible. So, John, first of all, you should be super excited that this happened to you. I'm serious when I say that. Your email is pretty short, but I would imagine that you're in a lot of pain and you're confused and you're wondering what the hell is going on. You didn't tell me how old the other woman was. It doesn't matter. But you have an opportunity here because I get emails and comments. I wrote a post about this and I get a lot of comments about how difficult it is for the one who invested so much energy and thought into this other person and then to have that person leave. And you become distraught and cry and life becomes extremely difficult. But treat the situation as a time for you to learn and understand yourself. This is a huge opportunity for personal development and growth in your life. Chances are you're thinking a lot. Your emotions are heightened. And this is a great opportunity to write. So step number one, John, is write. Start a journal and start writing down every thought and idea that you have, and do not stop. Do not stop writing. If you're pissed off, write that you're pissed off. If you're feeling sad, write that you're sad. If you have a day where you're feeling good, write that you're feeling good. I'm kind of filling in the blanks to your email because it was short. But everyone that's emailed me about this kind of situation where they meet a deep connection is always going through a tremendous amount of pain and struggle and frustration and sadness. So I'm going to assume that you're going through that, even though you didn't say it so much, you just said you couldn't stop thinking about her. So write about that. Write about your feelings thinking about her. Get it all down. Every last feeling that you're having. And do this every day. I started a journal back in March of last year. Early March, I just started writing. And because I had a similar situation to you. And I can go back to that journal and read it. And there's a tremendous amount of information that is helpful for me even to this day. It's like there could be a course written about what to do when you become unglued as a person, and what happens when you meet someone and they disconnect from you and you realize a lot of things about yourself. You realize your neediness and insecurity and all these things that you may not have even thought about till this situation came about and showed it to you. That's why I told you to be so thankful for this situation. Like you should look at this situation as a gift, because your life is about to change and never be the same. It is inevitable with these situations if you allow them to teach you instead of destroy you. You will change course in your life in a better way, in a more meaningful and impactful way than you could have otherwise done without this situation. That's the intensity of the emotions you're feeling. So take it as an opportunity to write in a journal, to introspectively look at yourself and write about all the things you're struggling with. Neediness, insecurity, dependency on others, all of these things. And look at it as a chance for you to correct these things. I've had a tremendous opportunity to do that in the last little while now. My journal's almost 160 pages now. And I look at it, it is extremely important to me. And I still write in my journal to this day. I have empathy for your situation. I know how hard it is. I'm sure you're crying. I'm sure you're struggling. I don't know how long you were seeing this particular woman. Maybe it's for a few weeks, maybe it was a few months. It doesn't matter. You met her, you felt a spark, and you wouldn't have said she's the one or the twin flame if you didn't feel a deep connection. Don't worry about all the deep spiritual stuff around twin flames. Twin flames to me is just a construct, a way to categorize, a way to use a reference to an intense connection with someone. That's all. And they're rare. They are rare. Only happened to me once in my life. So they're rare. But it's a chance for you to learn and grow, to introspectively look into yourself and do work on yourself. You are now a sculptor with a chisel. This is an opportunity for you to sculpt yourself and grow stronger and become more than you were before. And that's a gift. You're going to go through some pain first, and allow yourself to feel the pain. Allow yourself to cry as much as you need to. If it takes you 7 months of crying nonstop, take those 7 months and cry nonstop. Because at some point, as you do the work on yourself, by the way, don't ever contact this person again. You can't do this work on yourself if you're in contact with this person. So understand that. Also understand this. Anyone who treats you the way that this woman treated you, where she stopped returning your phone calls and texts, Don't ever reward someone like that with the gift of your time and energy to try and reach out and be a presence in their life. Anyone who's not enthusiastic to be in your life and who cannot communicate back does not deserve the gift of your time. Understand this, John, and this is very important because you like this person, you care about this person. One of the key lessons of this is that you must respect yourself, have such a high level of respect for yourself and your value that you will never, ever, ever reach out to someone who is not reaching out back to you. That's critical. That's important. So I hope you're not trying to contact this person still. So there you go. This is a chance for you to sculpt yourself. It's a chance for you to learn about yourself, write in a journal, and it's a chance for you to learn about your own self-worth, because you'll have future interactions and someone may do this again to you, just completely disconnect from you, and they don't get the gift of your time. And treat it as such. Treat yourself with the value that you know that you have. And use this twin flame experience, that's what you want to call it, as a chance to grow and learn and become the next strongest version of yourself. And if you do that, if you do the things I've talked to you about in this video, you work on yourself, become stronger, you're going to get to a place where you're doing things you never thought possible. So go out there, feel it, and eventually you'll grow stronger and the experience no longer uncenters you. And that's an amazing place to be. Good luck to you, John. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the next coaching video.